Hello pupils, and welcome back to some more As Far as the Eye. Let's start this episode by covering the update that was just made to the game. Some major changes, most notably a huge reduction in the amount of vagaries that can happen per halt, so we will probably see the game become a little bit easier. Then there was a lot of rebalancing to various costs of things. Let's see, you should also be able to see the cost of traveling between halts further ahead. Not as far as I thought, doesn't matter. We can see the next one. I've been thinking that we should try to look in here and see, like, if we wanted to go to the big canyon halt here. We're actually probably going for this marsh halt up here, so it'll be... we'll need some ore and some wood. We have plenty of both right now, so it's looking good. We have a lot of resources in general, and we are still gathering more. 49 turns until this halt ends, but probably we'll have to leave a little bit before because I'm scared of this fog. But for now, let's talk about other things, like the main way that I checked whether or not the update has applied is that they've rebalanced the cost of this distribution here, which at 300 I'm probably going to buy it. I do think it's probably good. Some of the sizes of various resources have also been changed, so we'll have to see what that is once we move. Then I'm pretty sure that this council tab wasn't always there, or maybe I'd missed it, but we can see the council upgrades in here. And important to note that these council bonuses are only active if the council appendix is deployed. So you can't build it and then get rid of it and then still have the bonuses, but we should look at all these. I have read all of them here, and I'll just talk about the most notable ones. You can reroll traits of your pupils, and it increases in costs afterward. You can do it 3 times for 500, then 5 times for 700, and then infinitely for 1000 points. There's a lot of other things. The fire techniques here I thought would be a nice addition. And then you have various things that work with mystical. These purple ones here seem to primarily work around sacred sites and soothing auras, which we haven't really dealt with, but we could optimize that in here. And then the final one has to do with vagaries, and here there's one at every level where you can stop the next minor vagary or delay the big vagary for the current halt. And then you have various other small research bonuses that help with vagaries, such as predicting them earlier, or taking less damage from them, or reducing the duration of illness. And then finally, this on here, velocity. Whenever a minor vagary happens, all pupils gain 100 experience points in their current trait, which I think sounds awesome. Now, we could build that council chamber. I've also been meaning to build that workshop. We've never had it. Where is Simri? Simri, where are you? Here. How's your... Yeah, he's fully leveled in both of these traits anyway. Which we could think about maybe getting another one specialized in building as well. Why would you do that? Sometimes we get these global buffs that this basically makes me want to make everyone a herder at some point to get this regeneration bonus for that one character, right? Because this is independent of them actually doing herding, and I think that would be kind of cool. I'm wondering if there's something similar in buildings, and I don't think there is. So, for that matter, I will just go... Well, there's this one here, and we can carry an extra building then. Okay, that's not to be scoffed at, I suppose. But overall, I think it's fine if Simri is just the only builder. Becoming a gatherer currently, alright. Simri, what if I wanted you to build the council? 120 stone and 120 ore, and we do have those resources. We have the Rhinophilus. The workshop, Oh, it takes 500 research points to just build this thing, and then that's all. We can build one of them on an empty spot right now, so let's try to do it. Let's build the workshop just to figure out what the hell that's all about. Anything else? No. Yeah, and you know, I noticed Suman over here is healing, but there's no potions in here to heal with. Also, this cost in here used to cost 2 potions just to work, and it doesn't seem like that's the case anymore. I've been thinking that I might want to go and just have Suman collect make potions, and I think we will. Because I was checking out Iranmo, and Iranmo doesn't have like any special buildings or benefits with it. It's the same cost. Now we can't see it here. Of course, he would level further, I think. But it's fine having more people specialized in the herbalist tree. And Iranmo is still making... Are you waiting for resources right now? Because we're out of Pipkin, I think. Let me make sure that you are doing something. Let's check everyone's progress just real quick. Suman is doing that thing. Shabu is gathering wood. Lifey gathering stone. And we've just learned that we need more, so that's perfect. Iranmo cooking. Baojan is collecting wool, which I think is fine. Simri is becoming an engineer, and Blout is harvesting more cereals. Alright. I think that works out for now. And now, Iranmo, you surely you cannot keep cooking. Right? So now there's not enough Pipkin. I wonder what she'll do. She doesn't say waiting for resources right now. So then I'm curious. Preparing still. Now I didn't check if resources were produced. No, waiting for resources now. Alright. Well, I don't know what to do. We have checked all the sacred sites, yes? Yes. There's also the aura that we could try to soothe. In general, I just want to generate more research points right now. That would be the main thing to do. So how do we do that? Iranmo. You're already a stone gatherer to some extent. Which also comes with some benefits. We have a sawmill, a mine down here. Well, we get 20% stone then per ore harvest circle here. For research as well. But they already gain experience here. Do they gain experience for cooking? Oh, sorry, like knowledge points? Never. So let me go and collect some ore for a while. Waiting for resources. Oh, you need Pipkin to do this. Oh, no. So you're not doing anything right now. Go and collect Pipkin up here then, Suman. You're a cook as well. Alright. Loud is now a level 2 farmer. You can choose a new trait bonus. Okay. We can gain more research, but then less cereals, or +1 spice and 4 pipkin per harvest cycle. Interesting. Oh, look at this, just 5 research points per turn permanent. I think that is regardless of harvesting anything. These people can plant 40 cereals on a plane to transform it into a fertile soil permanent. So then you never run out of cereals again, because you can keep planting new fertile soil. Interesting. But I was wondering, I think we should take this one here. More research points. Gaining fewer cereals, but we are making food for so many sources. Another thing we could do is start fishing. I've never built a fishery in this game. One time would have to be the first. All resources depleted, but we've got plenty more around. Cancel. So we built the workshop now. All buildings can have one more worker. Oh. Or all buildings have plus 25 HP. Is that what this one does? Just that? If I read the thing in here, it says workshop. Allowing new upgrades on all buildings. Workshop upgrades are only active if the workshop is deployed. Increase proximity bonus of all buildings by 5%. Okay. Here's a harvest hut. That we might upgrade. I was thinking that Simri could have built a harvest hut elsewhere, but we apparently have one right here. And this workshop upgrade is somewhat interesting, at least. Yeah, I could see that being a good thing. All buildings can have +1 worker. Let's try that out. Does that work for the farm? It does. Interesting. Go and collect Pepkin down here right now, and I say we shave a turn off for the harvest cycle there, and then hexes used by this building are immune to the vagary frost. Okay. So, we are collecting research, most notably. New vagary will happen soon. Landslide. All buildings adjacent to mountains lose HP. Okay. Well, we are gonna lose some buildings then, like this sawmill here. It's pretty cheap to build again, so I think it's fine. Can we protect this one from landslides? Yes. Just like that. Oh, we have a sawmill down here. Alright. Plain sells wood resources depleted. Alright. You know, something I was wondering. This thing here is gathering 1 wood per turn from every adjacent forest and jungle. I'm wondering if that deducts from the actual forest tiles resources. It doesn't. Okay. So there could be something to be said about just building early on, building a sawmill next to some of if you could get like 3 forest tiles next to a sawmill somewhere, it would benefit you a whole lot for that whole hole. Even if you never use it, it'll just sit there and gather wood passively. Lots of cool little upgrades. I'm starting to like upgrading buildings more and more. In the beginning, I didn't really think it was worth it. This one can be repackaged. Okay. Well, let's keep going a little bit. What was that? I think you leveled up. Is that it? Lifey? Going to work. Yeah. Landslide incoming. And we did lose some buildings. The farm down here that we didn't use anyway, and the sawmill up there. Alright. But Shampoo, you were already... He was gathering wood, and he's been doing that for a while. Almost got the last trait. I think we would want you to level that fully, so come down here. Meanwhile, Simri should maybe build a new building somewhere. I'm thinking about the council. We almost emptied this hill tile here. Let me get that emptied first, and then we will build the council. With all that research, I'm sure we should plan it out first, because if I just want caravan upgrades anyway, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't really know that there's anything in here we really need. Solid structures would be really nice, no lie, because we're losing buildings to vagaries, and this would prevent that going forward. I think I like that. But maybe because we will have to transport that council to the next location. I'm thinking maybe we focus on getting the knowledge points for, or using the knowledge points for the travel stuff right now. And then in the next horde, we will prioritize getting the council chambers built early, because we will also have to transport that council chamber to the next horde, right? And we have a lot of resources to transport this time. So hold off a bit. And now I'm thinking I want to send someone to go and make those potions. Here Mo is all the way down here now. Fog is now incoming. Okay. I was thinking I would screenshot the game here. Let me try to do that real quick and see if I can cheat the game engine a little bit. So that if all goes terribly wrong, I can still or tap out and see the layout of the map. And I'm not sure how bad this will be. Let's see. The fog is upon you. During the fog, people said -1 sight range each turn are explored. Hexes become once again unexplored. So that'll be in the next turn then. Oh no, this isn't that bad. Okay, why is it not that bad? Why can we see this much? Maybe all buildings have a sight range of 2 as a base, but why can we see this tile over here right now? More and more tiles are becoming unexplored, I suppose. So it's not like all of them at once, but slowly they turn unexplored. Rodents in 4. A horde of rodents fleeing the rising waters devour the overflowing wool reserves, leaving only a few to the tribe. This rodent vagary was supposed to be changed. Oh, and by the way, I was not supposed to spend spices, of course, because of we needed to go on, but we can buy it. We will have to make a market now. I'm not sure where I spend those spices, but we did. And there we go, the sales stone resource is depleted. Let me have Simri. He's returning resources right now. We will need more stone. I don't know that there's more stone on this particular map. No. Well, we're getting stone down here. I wanted someone to go and make potions, but I suppose we shouldn't, since we need the spices. Okay, oh, you're a cook, right, Elifi? No, best hunter. Go and hunt then. Fine game? No, this game here. Okay. Suman is a cook. And should go and make bread. After having done that harvest there. Good, and Simri came back, so now I want you to build the market that we already have built over here. It was just not packaged yet. A mountain's sells ore resources depleted. Oh, okay. Well, then... Where is he? Shampoo, no. Iron Mo. So we lost wool, but only some of it. Good. Iron Mo, I want you to go and cook. I've been thinking about this game, La Pipkin. If you think about it, those 12 pipkin that we use on this, they are already rations. So I'm starting to doubt that this is worth it. If you think about it, the pipkins here, if we don't have rations, we eat pipkin at the same rate that we would normally eat rations, right? So when you turn pipkin into rations, you're not gaining anything. We are gaining some, sure, but you're still spending, hold on, time and resources doing it. And I doubt that it's actually worth it. Where if you just turn meat that you cannot eat raw into rations, you keep your pipkin. And right now I'm thinking that this is the better one to do, just as a base. And I might be wrong about it. There's some math that needs to be done in that area. But I'll stick with my gut right now, which says that it doesn't really work out. We're losing sight of this map. What more would we want to do before we leave? Before we make like a tree? To go to the next one, we need a lot of wood, and we have it. Okay, so much wood. We have enough ore, and we have enough rations. We could just leave immediately and go to the next one, which is kind of interesting. But of course, we want to stay around a bit. Tip, as long as the caravan is not settled, pupils consume less rations and / pipkin. Yep. Alright. I think we are going to leave this hold soon. Might as well gather a little bit of extra resources, I suppose. Do some more work. Make sure we have enough rations, so I'm also going to gather some more pipkin down here again. And I guess, if nothing else, we are getting knowledge points every turn here, which matters a whole lot. Squall. What does the squall do? In 6 turns, the wind suddenly rises and violently sweeps away the drapes of mobile buildings. So we will leave before this happens, because I don't want to lose my mobile buildings. And that's fine. 6 more turns. I don't think there's anything I need to change until then. Getting some more of every kind of resource. Squall in 2. And there we are. Squall happening in 1 turn, and in 13 turns we would have to leave anyway. So, this is where we say goodbye to the big ancient forest hold and go along the way of the doe into the medium marsh hold. We need some more spices, obviously. Oh, and I think I said in a previous episode that repackaged structures couldn't keep their upgrades because there was some finicky stuff going on with a farm over here earlier. But I realized I watched my own content, and it looks like this one here was not my initially mine in here. It got torn down by a vagary, and then I built a new one. So obviously this one did not have the upgrade anymore. Let me upgrade that one right now, because that will persist to the next hold, and then I won't have to carry the resources. Same philosophy here. Alright, and we need more spices. We can pay with ore to some extent. And we need what? About 100? Close. Yeah, go for the same again. And it's fine overflowing a bit so we have more spices on the next map. That costs us a lot of ore. I hope we won't need too much of it on the next one. I'm pretty sure we don't need ore. Haha, that's exactly the one we needed. This one here was stone. I misremembered. Dang it. So we should have just paid with stone instead. Whoops. Alright, but we are ready. Let's go. No, cancel. Come in here and spend some research points. And I think I will make, like, for example, we could make rations take up less space, because we have the most of those. And we will always carry rations between halts. So there you go. You can do it again. No, 1 out of 1. Alright. Then increases the amount of resources in a resources stack by 25. And then if you put that on the rations as well, it works out pretty well. Might do the same for wood in here. 600. We have 2 backpacks already, which I think is enough. Natural connections. Pupils connect with their spirits to resources of their choosing so that the resource's location is revealed as soon as they arrived on a new horde. Now the flying beast to ignore movement penalties, but the beast is a really good idea, and make it wider. Alright, leaving us with 500 points. I say we go with this. So medium march halt. This is can only contain 1 building. Okay, so we only have 1 that needs to be carried over, apparently. I thought we have to carry these buildings as well, but apparently they move on their own. So I could have built the council without worrying about it taking up too much space. Fair enough. And so Pepkin, for example, no, it still has the same. What about... Oh, they have an L shape. That's what they meant. Still 3 spaces, but an L shape. I see. And rations down to 2 now. This is very efficient. Let me make the most out of all of this. Ore takes 4. Good. Oh, and this... Spices have been increased in size. Ah, it's perfect. With fish. Or there. Alright. Rations there, and Pepkin here. Alright, now we've packed everything in the bottom, so now we gotta fit the rest in up here. I think we might not be able to. What of all this cereal now? It's kind of tricky. Yeah, how do we do this? This doesn't really solve anything. Nope. Pepkin goes in there. So getting more fish would help with the problem, because then we can fit them in like so. That's probably a fair point. We can just put Pepkin down here. Alright. Keep squeezing. Rations obviously being the best one because it's already processed. Oh wow. Well, I had a feeling that we had too many resources. So, we still have some knowledge points that we could go back and spend. Got a lot of resources being left behind. I don't like that at all. So even like a backpack more would actually do just fine. What are we doing right here? There. Do it again. Now with an additional backpack. We don't need to take 11 wool. Ore here, and we definitely need the rest of the ore. Pepkin. Stone there. Pepkin and a pair of rations. Alright, and the wood is great. Is there a clever way to go about these resources, I wonder? What if I did this? No, see, it doesn't fly. All the stone. I can probably just fill in with rations now. Is there a way, can I, if I hold shift? Oh, no, that didn't work. Okay. Ah, yes, shift. Ah. Very good. Wasting 5 spots. But we should definitely convert more of it into rations, like the cereal here. This is so inconvenient. This shape. And then Pepkin is nice because it's also technically processed food. But it still takes up 3 spaces, I suppose. So how would I switch it around? Maybe take out the stone. But then we don't have to mine stone at all, and we can just focus on food. Why did I think that would change anything? I'm sure we can fit in more somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots left. Yeah. I think we've done as much as we could. I'm sure if I did spend another 20 minutes on this, I might be able to squeeze in another serial thing somewhere, but I'm gonna accept it and say thank you guys for watching. I guess this is gonna be the end of the episode. Let's take a look at the horde from the start here. And now it's a flying caravan. No, it's not. They lied to me. I'm sure it works as if it's flying, but I would have liked to see the thing actually fly. Oh well. Thank you for watching, folks. See you in the next episode, and bye-bye.